Well, speaking of chaotic, what did you think about EvilEye?
I thought he was a pretty cool character.
I guess I didn't expect for him to have like such like a dark backstory that he has. I was kind of surprised by that. They showed you his childhood and what this town did to him by kind of making him like this human sacrifice in order to kind of save this kind of town village from,
Yeah, they basically had him locked up his entire life.
in a way I didn't expect to feel like he was kind of justified in his hatred for these people.
No, he was just a kid. They basically had him he couldn't play with the other kids. They had him locked up in this shed and basically to sacrifice him, and that's kind of was just sad.
Well, I was going to ask you what character stood out, to you the most, because for me, Turbo Granny I almost feel like Turbo Granny came in and just stole the show. Don't get me wrong, I like Turbo Granny in season 1, but in season 2, I almost felt like she had the best lines.
Turbo Granny is probably one of my favorite characters on this show.
I feel like she had the best lines. Like every time Turbo Granny was on screen, the show just immediately became more enjoyable.
Okarun got so mad that EvilEye had touched his girl. He went to go train with Granny Turbo.
Oh my
I
goodness.
said, oh Lord, this is definitely a romance anime. I don't care what nobody say, but this show basically got everything that you want. Like it got aliens, it got spirits.
If we were asked to describe this show and somebody came up and say, well, what is it? Is it a romance? Is it an action show? Is it, a sci-fi show? I'll just say, yep.
Yeah, like that's all you could say. But for me, I would say this is one of the best romance I ever seen. Usually you get a romance and it's like, it's more a slice of life. Here you getting action, fight scenes, aliens. It's kind of like one of the romances like,
Well, speaking of romance, how do you feel about the new character they introduced at the very end? I think her name is Bamala. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but she comes in at the end, kisses Okarun, and this is setting up one heck of a love triangle in season 3.
Momo down there destroyed the whole house. Seeing Okarun kiss her, I was like, and that was another thing. I don't know if she like some alien type creature because she did have some type of alien antennas or something. But I was surprised though because I'm like,
she reminded me of the bug chick from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
it's like in terms of her design.
When they first introduced basically the dinosaur type creature, and you see the golden ball floating and stuff, I actually forgot that they still was chasing balls like through this whole thing. I'm like, dang, they still got the. Oh yeah, I forgot he only got one of his balls. Like one of his balls still out there.
Oh yeah, that is part of the plot.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. Like, but no, I'm actually excited to see, basically what this character gonna introduce because she might be. They basically introduced 2 new characters. She probably gonna be a part of the squad too.
Well, it's like they're setting up this big love triangle, and I'm kind of interested because it's like, how does that affect the dynamic, right? It's like, okay, now Momo, she has to face multiple women trying to get Okarun.
I would say the only thing this show is missing, which I thought EvilEye was gonna be, but it seemed like they kind of dialed back. I thought he was gonna be like this ultimate type villain, or they having this ultimate thing that they basically looking for besides the balls. Like I wanted them to basically have a plot that's like, okay, I can get with this plot. I care about this plot line.
But when you think about it, the ultimate plot line is the relationship between Momo
and Okarun.
Yeah, Okarun, right? It's like, because when you think, I think you nailed it, Cairo, when you say that really what we're watching is a cleverly disguised romance that's kind of pretending to be an action show, because it's like, at the heart of it, we're more interested in, are these two gonna get together versus he's defeating the main villain, but does that make them closer?
Even when the fat nerd asked Okarun, like, okay, y'all on this adventure of saving the Earth, and Okarun said, no, it's not like that. Really, we just be chilling, it's not really no plot line like that. But I wish it did have something like that to just basically draw me more into it. I'm intrigued with the romance stuff, but I wish it did have something.
So you wish that there was like more of an overarching kind of narrative, and I guess there is, right? In the sense that they're kind of in this crazy story about chasing the ball. I guess, Cause
it's like one of them things where they giving me all these other elements that I actually love: the romance, the action, the different spirit, the aliens. it's just that one thing I kind of feel like it's missing to make me basically concerned more about these characters' safety and stuff. I want to feel like get these characters feel like they in some real danger, which I thought Evil Eye was gonna do that, but they kind of
Well, what did you think about the final fight? The big, battle between the space, kanji or whatever you call it, or in the giant kind of robot
well
finale.
the first thing that came to my mind was Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
That was the first thing that popped in my mind. I was like, okay, this
Yeah, it was a
Godzilla.
mashup of I mean, yeah, it was pretty crazy.
And we did get introduced to this new, basically nerd character who basically trying to ask Okarun how you get girls. Like, how do you do it? Like, you ain't even that popular and stuff. Like, how do you get these women?
It was like a kind of a crazy over the top version of Godzilla when you think about it.
Yeah, the humor was there. It's like basically turning into Transformers, kind of like robots, mechs,
I know.
battling each other.
I was like, what am I watching here? And I can see how that can overwhelm some people. I'll be honest with you. Like some people like, what the, because it's switching genres left and right, you'd be thrown off by that. But anyways, we want to get you guys' opinion on Dandadan Season 2. Was it, the most crazy, chaotic anime this year? We think so. What about you? Let us know in the comments. And until then, I'm T-Rex.
Cairo,
And we're out.
peace.